Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to my channel Desire to Learn with Mukesh. So today in this video, we are going to discuss a new chapter from class 5th Ncert, that is Wonderful West. The name of the chapter is Wonderful West. So without being late, let us start today's video. So first of all, we will know what are the objectives of today's lesson. So, objectives of today's lesson are: first, to make learning spontaneous and joyful, to develop reading and understanding of the lesson, to read, explain, and narrate the story. Students will be able to write the different meanings of the words, those are called homonyms, and write the past form of the verbs. They will be able to write the simple steps of recipe and ingredients of Avial. Vocabulary will be enriched by learning the new words, their meanings, and proper use. To be able to begin recycling of waste. So these are today's objectives. So first of all, before starting the lesson, I will ask you some of the questions. What do you mean by waste? Waste means unusable things. Second question, what do you do with waste? Generally, we throw them out. Now, gist of the lesson. The story lay emphasis on recycling waste material and guides us to avoid wastage of food and other resource materials. It also tells that India has cultural diversity, so we can enjoy multiple cuisine. Cuisine means the way of cooking. So in our country India, in different parts of India, there are different cooking ways. It also enhances our creative skill in utilizing best out of waste and making environment friendly. Since this lesson is based on a Kerala folk tale, it takes us to the world of folk tales and stories and tells us about the cultures and costumes of different places in the country. It also inculcates the habit of reading different story books. Now, we will discuss new words from the story. First one is in a fix. In a fix means a situation hard to escape from. It is a noun. We can make a sentence: Sohon is in a fix to complete his homework before the dinner. Another sentence: Ramesh is in a fix to play cricket with his friends. Next word, flash across the mind. Flash across the mind means suddenly think of. It is a verb. An idea flashed across my mind how to keep my classroom neat and clean. Lo and behold, it means look, what a surprise. Lo and behold the picture I have drawn. Travancore, it is a name of a kingdom. It is a noun. There was a king ruling in Travancore. Traditional feast, it means hearty meal for many guests served on a special occasion. Today I have to attend a traditional feast at my friend's house. Kitchen, a room where food is being cooked. It is a noun. Sentence, my mother is cooking in the kitchen. Stare, look at something or someone fixedly. The child is staring at the stranger. Huge, very big. It is an adjective. Blue whale is a huge creature, and you can see here a huge potato is there. And blue whale is a huge creature. All of you know blue whale is the largest land animal. Next, scraps. It means waste, pieces of food that cannot be eaten. It's a noun. My mother threw vegetable scraps. Sternly means something done in a strict or severe manner. It is an adverb. The teacher advised sternly to show him math notebook. Decorate means made to look more attractive. It is a verb. Sentence, my sister decorated the house with balloons and ribbons on my birthday. Strips, a relatively long, narrow piece of something. It's a noun. Cut the paper into strips for decoration. Next word, eager means anxious. It's a noun. Hari was eager to go home. Survey means to examine. It's a verb. We surveyed regarding different ice creams available in our colony. Some men came to survey the land for making a dam. Tempting means attractive. It's an adjective. A tempting smell came from our kitchen. A tempting smell is coming from the kitchen. Command means order. The officer commanded the soldiers to march forward. Next word, imagine means form a mental image of something that is not present. It's a verb. Imagine a house with a big garden. Palace, official residence of a king or queen. Sentence, the king and his family live in the royal palace. Feast means tasty meal served in a party. It's a noun. It means tasty meal served in a party. Sentence, yesterday I attended a feast in my colony. Whip means to beat an ingredient vigorously to incorporate air, which makes the ingredient frothy. It means मंथना. हिंदी में बोलते हैं मंथना, हम दही मंथते हैं. So whip the ingredients into a smooth paste. You can see in the picture whipping curd. Now we will come to the lesson. Once the Maharaja of Travancore ordered a grand dinner in his palace. In the afternoon before the dinner in his palace, Maharaja entered the kitchen to survey the dishes that had been prepared for the feast. Here are some typing mistakes, students. Once the Maharaja of Travancore ordered a grand dinner in his palace. In the afternoon before the dinner, Maharaja entered the kitchen to survey, to examine the dishes. What dishes had been prepared, he wanted to see. So he went to the kitchen before the dinner in the afternoon. Actually, we have the dinner in night, students, and before the dinner means in the afternoon, he entered to the kitchen to survey the dishes. What dishes had been prepared by the cook. What are you going to do with those vegetable scraps? He asked the cook, pointing to the basket of scraps near the cook. The cook replied, "They are waste. We will throw them away." "You cannot waste all these beads and pieces of vegetables. Find a way to use them." The Maharaja commanded sternly and walked away. So the Maharaja commanded seriously to the cook that he have to prepare, he have to use the scraps, he have to prepare an item using the scraps. He can't throw them out. And the Maharaja then walked away. So here you can see the Maharaja is telling use the vegetable scraps instead of throwing them. And the cook is telling okay. Now the cook was in a fix. That means in a situation it's very hard to escape. That means he had to do that thing. He had to use the scraps. No other way is there. And kept staring at the vegetable scraps for some time. Staring means he fixed his look on the scraps, because before that he had not made any item using the scraps. So he was thinking how, in which way I can use those scraps and make a new item. Suddenly an idea flashed across his mind. Means suddenly an idea came to his mind. The cook is here saying idea. He took all the vegetable bits, washed them and cleaned them well. Bits means pieces, small pieces. So he took all the vegetable bits, washed them and cleaned them well. Then he cut them into long strips, long pieces. You can see here. He put them in a huge pot and placed it on the fire to cook. So first what did he do? First he took all the vegetable bits and washed them. Then he cleaned them well. Then he cut them into long strips, long pieces. Then he put them in a huge pot and placed it on the fire. Then next he ground some fresh coconut, green chilies and garlic together. So these are the masala items he pasted: green coconut, green chilies and garlic. He added this paste and some salt to the cooking vegetables. Salt and water. These are the two common ingredient in every item. Ingredient means the things which are used to make a dish, make a item. So, coconut, green chili, garlic, these are the ingredients. For example, to make boiled water, we need to make boiled rice, we need raw rice and water. So, raw rice and water are the ingredients of boiled rice. And to make dal, we need dal, some vegetables, and some masala. So, these are the ingredients. Ingredient means the things which are used to make a new item or a item, a dish. And this means the item. For example, boiled rice. Boiled rice is a dish, but raw rice is an ingredient. Okay. So these are the masala items: coconut, green chilies, garlic. He pasted and added this paste and some salt to the cooking vegetables. You can see here he grinded. Okay, these are the things that he pasted: coconut, chilies, garlic, and then added the paste to the item and some salt also to the cooking vegetables. You can see here the grinding stone. He added this paste and some salt to the cooking vegetables. A tempting smell started coming from the pot. Now he whipped some curd and added it to the curry. Whipping the curd means dadhi mantana. So when a tempting smell, an attractive smell came out from the cooking vegetables from the pot, then he whipped some curd. Then added the whipped curd to the curry. He also poured a few spoonfuls of coconut oil and decorated the dish with curry leaves. Curry leaves are being used to decorate curries. Okay. So it attracts people, curry leaves, and also smells nice. Okay, so he also poured a few spoonfuls of coconut oil and decorated the dish with curry leaves. You can see the picture of curry leaves. Your mother also used curry leaf, uses curry leaf. Lo and behold, means look, what a surprise. The new dish was ready. The cook served this new dish to the guest that evening. Served means he gave the new dish to the guest that evening. Wow, finally I made a new dish using vegetable scraps. Everyone was eager to know the name of the new dish because no one had tasted it before. No one had tasted before. They even don't know the name of the new dish. Even the cook also don't know the name of the new dish. The cook thought and thought. Achha, when all the people asked the cook, what is the name of the new dish? The cook thought and thought. Then a name came to his mind. He named it Avial. He named the new item as Avial. Avial became famous all over Kerala and is now one of the dishes in a traditional Kerala feast. When there is a tradition like that, marriage, third ceremony, anything, they make Avial as a new dish, as a separate dish in that feast. So it is now a dish of traditional feast. And imagine it all came from a basket of waste. From a basket of vegetable scraps, the cook made ovial, and ovial was very tasty, and now it's famous all over the Kerala. All over Kerala. So now we will check our understanding. First, say true or false. The king had ordered a dinner in the palace. The king had ordered a dinner in the palace. It's true. No one had heard of or tasted before. Yes, no one had heard about ovial or tasted before. True. The cook had planned to make another dish using the vegetable scraps. No, it's false. At first, the cook had not planned to make a dish. At first, the cook had planned to throw the dish. But later, after getting advice or after getting command from the king, the cook planned to make a new dish. But at first, the cook had not planned to make a dish. So it's false. Next, the cook ordered a feast for the Maharaja. No, The Maharaja himself ordered, not the cook. So it's false. Avial became famous all over Kerala. Yes, it's true. Nobody wanted to know the name of the new dish. No, everybody wanted because the dish was very tasty. So it's false. The Maharaja entered the kitchen to serve the dishes. Yes, in the afternoon before the dinner, the Maharaja entered. Now we will discuss some multiple choice questions. There will be four options for each question. The Maharaja ordered a grand dinner, lunch, breakfast. So it will be dinner. Avial is famous traditional dish of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Maharashtra. It will be your Kerala. Next question. In Avial we use milk, curd, sugar syrup. We use curd. Find out the odd one. Garlic, wood, curry leaves. So garlic and curry leaves are the masala items, but wood is not the masala item. So wood is the odd one out. The odd one. Now we will discuss some comprehension questions from the chapter. Where was the Maharaja from? The Maharaja was from Travancore. What were the preparations in the palace for? The preparations in the palace were for a grand feast or grand dinner. What did the Maharaja order? The Maharaja ordered a grand feast or dinner in his palace. Why did the Maharaja go into the kitchen in the afternoon? In the afternoon, the Maharaja went into the kitchen to survey the dishes that had been prepared for the feast. Next question, what was kept in the basket? The vegetable scraps were kept in the basket. Who said to whom? What are you going to do with those vegetable scraps? The Maharaja said to the cook. The Maharaja asked to the cook. What did he ask to the cook? Pointing to the basket of scraps near the cook, he asked the cook that what he was going to do with the vegetable scraps. What are the cook's reply? The cook replied he was going to throw away the vegetable scraps as those were waste. Next question, what had the cook planned to do with the vegetable scraps? The cook had planned to throw away the vegetable scraps as those were waste, but after getting command from the Maharaja, he planned to make a special dish using the scraps. What was the Maharaja's command, or what did the king ask the cook to do with the waste? The command was not to waste those beads and pieces of vegetables, but to find a way to use them. What to make the cook to stare at the vegetable scraps, or how did the cook react to the Maharaja's order? When the Maharaja commanded the cook to find a way to use the scraps instead of throwing them, the cook was in a fix. And that's why he stared at the vegetable scraps to find a way to use them. What did the cook do with the vegetable scraps? The cook made a special dish named Avial with the vegetable scraps. Write the process of preparing Avial. First wash and clean the mix of vegetables, the bits of vegetables, then first wash and clean the mix of vegetables, then cut the vegetables into long strips, then put it on a fire. Now grind some coconut, green chilies and garlic together and add the paste to the vegetables. Then whip some curd and mix it with vegetables. After that, pour some coconut oil on the top. Then decorate it with curry leaves and serve. Now oil is ready. Oil is one of the famous dishes in which state? It's Kerala. What do you mean by traditional feast? Traditional feast means a hearty meal for many guests served on a special occasion like thread ceremony, your marriage. Okay. What was the name given to the dish made from the vegetable scraps? Ovial was the name given to the dish made from the scraps. How was the name of the new dish pronounced as? The new dish was pronounced as Ovial. Uvial. Ovial. Why was everyone eager to know the name of the dish? Everyone was eager to know the name of the dish as the dish was completely new for them and was delicious and tempting too. Tempting means attractive. What were the ingredients the cook used to make oil? The ingredients were vegetable scraps, pot, fresh coconut, green chilies, garlic, salt, curd, coconut oil, and curry leaves. I think pot will not be included in the ingredients, so it should be omitted, students. Vegetable scraps, fresh coconut, green chilies, garlic, salt, curd, coconut oil, and curry leaves will be the answer. What did the cook add to decorate the dish? The cook decorated the dish with curry leaves. In which state is Avial very popular now? Avial is very popular in Kerala. What do you mean by ingredients? Ingredients are the things that are used to make a dish. For example, to make dal, we need dal and some vegetables and masala items like garlic, onion. These are the salt. Okay. And also we need water. Water and salt are needed everywhere. Right, students? What is a recipe? A recipe is a list of directions to prepare a dish. That means what after what you will do. The process that is called the recipe. For example, to make a well, first we have to wash the vegetables, then we have to cut them into long strips, then we have to put them on fire, then we have to add paste of garlic, right? Then we have to add curd also. So this is the recipe. This is the recipe. Write the names of some dishes that are being prepared in your home. Rice, dal, roti, pulao, kheer. These are the items. The dishes we made. Read the following passage carefully. Then he cut them into long strips. He put them in a huge pot and placed it on the fire to cook. Now answer the questions. Who is he in the above lines? He cut means who cut? The cook. He is the cook. What was cut into long strips? The pieces of vegetables scraps were cut into long strips. Find two adjectives and two verbs from the above lines. You know, adjectives are the qualifying word, okay, describing word, and verbs are the action word. We have already discussed it. You can go to the grammar section and watch the video of adjective and your verb. I have not made video of verb. I will make soon. But you can see the other grammar sections, subjective part, objective part of a sentence, parts of sentence, a part of speech. Okay, we are discussing one by one parts of speech. We have already discussed a noun and adjective. Then we will discuss about verb. Okay, adjective long and huge, verbs cut, put, placed, and cook. A recipe is a list of directions to prepare dish. Arrange the given sentences in correct order to make oval. Grind some coconut, green chilies, and garlic. Cut the vegetable scraps into long strips. Wash and clean the mixed vegetable bits. So these are the jumbled. These are not arranged. We have to arrange them. So we will arrange. 1 minute. So dear students, here the recipe is not arranged. We have to arrange the recipe. So we can arrange like this. First, to make a well, we have to wash and clean the mixed vegetables bits, and then cut the vegetable scraps into long strips. Then grind some coconut, green chilies, and garlic. Whip some curd and mix it in. Then pour some coconut oil on top. Then decorate with curry leaves. Then oil is ready to serve. Now, another activity is here. Given in the box are some things that children do after they reach home from school. So here no box is there, but these are the things that the students do after reaching from school, after reaching home from school. Wash up, have lunch, sleep for a while, put away school bag, change out of school uniform, go to play, read a book, do the homework, chat with mommy after about school. So now we will arrange what after what we do. First, I put away school bag. Then I change out of school uniform. Next, I wash up. After that, I have lunch. I have take my lunch. I take my lunch. I have my lunch. I chat with my mommy about school. Finally, I sleep for a while. After getting up, I go to play. After returning from playground, I again wash up. Then I read and do my homework. So you can arrange accordingly. Next activity is, what do you mean by homonyms? Some words have the same pronunciation and spelling but have different meanings. They are called homonyms. May is the fifth month of the year. So here May is the noun. May is the name of a month. But in the second sentence, yes, you may go now. It's a verb. How much is the plane fare from Delhi to Mumbai? It's a noun here. That is the plane expense. How much expense we have to pay? That is the fare. How did you fare in your examination? It's a verb. This dog does not bark at strangers. It's a verb. The bark of this tree is used in medicine. And here, noun. Robert is a lean fellow. Here's here adjective. Don't lean against the wall. The paint may get spoiled. And it's a verb. He could not board the morning train. It's a verb. Clean the board. That means the blackboard. It's a noun. Now complete these sentences with correct homophones. Some words have the same pronunciation but have different spelling and meaning, and they are called your homophones. One of my uncles lives in Asia. Mala leaves for school at 6 o'clock in the morning. Here leaves and lives have same pronunciation but different spelling and different meaning. My father has bought a new car. His joy knew no bounds when he got the first prize. Write the past and past participle forms of the following verbs. Present, past, past participle. Order, ordered, ordered. Find, found, found. Think, thought, thought. Take, took, taken. Prepare, prepared, prepared. Throw, threw, thrown. Come, came, come. Reply, replied, replied. Survey, surveyed, surveyed. Keep, kept, kept. Clean, cleaned, cleaned. Know, knew, known. Waste, wasted, wasted. Underline the subject in the given sentences. We have already watched a video in our grammar playlist, that is the parts of sentence. In that video, we have discussed what is a subject and what is predicate. Again, I remind you that subject is that one which do work in a sentence or about which we talk in the sentence, and the rest part excluding subject is the predicate part of the sentence. I saw a beggar and gave him a 10 rupee note. Here I is the subject because who saw? I saw. The stars shines brightly in the sky. Who shine brightly in the sky? The stars. So the stars is the subject. These three letters must be delivered by tomorrow. What must be delivered by tomorrow? That these three letters. So about these three letters we are talking. So it will be the subject. So in a sentence, that one which do a work or that one about which we talk is called the subject. 3/4 of the fence was painted. So 3/4 of the fence, about 3/4 of the fence we talked. So 3/4 of the fence will be the subject. Most of the boys are still in the playground. Most of the boys will be the subject. Now find the misspelled word. Students, here what students do, they don't read the question properly. They don't understand the question properly. Only they read once and then answer. So it makes they make what we call wrong answer. They tell the wrong answer. They write the wrong answer. So first we have to read the question as much as we have to read till we understand the question. Then we will answer. So find the misspelled word means we have to answer. We have to choose the word which has a wrong spelling. So wonderful, wonderful. So the first word WNDERFULL is the misspelled word. Misspelled word means the word which has wrong spelling. So reply, reply. The second one REPLYE. It is a misspelled word. It is a word which has a wrong pronunciation. Then feast, feast. FEEST. The first one is the misspelled word. Then the first one palace is the misspelled word because it will be palace. Then Avial, the first one AVIEL is the misspelled word. Misspelled word means the word which has a wrong spelling. So first we have to understand the question. Complete the following sentences by modifying the words given in brackets so as to make words opposite in their meaning. The shopkeeper began to fold the sari for my mother. We have to write the opposite word. So fold, opposite of fold is unfold. The shopkeeper began to unfold the sari for my mother. The boy was dash in passing the entrance examination. Successful, opposite of successful is unsuccessful. The boy was unsuccessful in passing the entrance examination. The word had been dash in his copy, spelled, opposite misspelled. The word had been misspelled in his copy. The lawyer was dash with the judgment, satisfied, opposite dissatisfied. So the lawyer was dissatisfied with the judgment. The new boy began to dash with the other boys in the class, behave, opposite misbehave. The new boy began to misbehave with the other boys in the class. Complete the following sentences by the same question. This is a dash weapon as it is broken. Useful, opposite useless. The stranger addressed me as he did not know Hindi. Understand, opposite, misunderstand. In his anger, he began to dash with what I suggested to him. Agree, disagree. In his anger, he began to disagree with what I suggested to him. Now we have to column matching. Kitchen is related to cook. Palace is related to king. Whipped card, tempting is related to what we call tempting iron. Then Avial, it is related to Kerala, a dinner, night, and add-on decorate. Okay. Now, lo and behold means what a surprise. In a fix means a difficult situation. Scrap means waste. Feast means hearty meal for many guests. Now, a few words are listed below. Tempting, Travancore, surveyed, huge, feast, long, cooked, Kerala, cleaned, oval. Pick out the nouns from the list. You know noun. We have already discussed in the grammar playlist in a video. What is noun? Noun is a naming word. There are 5 types of noun. Proper noun, common noun, material noun, collective noun, and abstract noun. So now we have to select the nouns. Travancore, name of a kingdom. Feast, name, okay, name of an arrangement. That is, we do for our guest in a party or in a special arrangement, that is your called marriage ceremony or in third ceremony. Okay. Kerala, it's also a name of a state. Oval, also name of a dish. So these are the nouns, naming words. Pick out the verbs from the list. Surveyed, cooked, and cleaned. These are the action words or verbs. Pick out the adjectives from the list. Describing words: tempting, huge, and long. Long strips, huge pot, tempting, smell. So tempting, huge, and long are the adjectives or qualifying or describing words. Describe any 2 ways in which you can cut down wastage of water, electricity, and paper. To save electricity, save water, we have to turn off the water while brushing our teeth and shaving, and check faucets and pipes for leaks. We have to check them regularly. Okay, and if we find any leak, we have to repair soon. Saving electricity, turn off unnecessary lights, use natural light, unplug unused electronics. Okay, sometimes we don't unplug the unused electronics, we forgot, so we forget, so we have to unplug the unused electronics which are not in use. Then saving paper, switch from paper to online form. That means prefer to use online forms. Archive files digitally. Archive means save, means keep the files digitally. Think before you print. Preview documents before printing. Sometimes we don't preview and we print, then the print is not good, then we again print, so this is waste of paper. So you have to preview document before printing and think before you print, if the print is necessary or not. So if necessary, then print. If not necessary, then don't print. Now, describe in your words the feast that you have attended. Complete the description by keeping in mind the following points. Occasion of the feast, we have to include venue, number of guests approximately, details of dishes and desserts served, who all from your family attended the feast, how did you prepare, what did you wear, etc. What you enjoyed the most, dance, food, games, ceremony, or etc. So we have to keep in those points and we have to use those points while writing a paragraph. So we may write like this. I have written a paragraph, you will write your own. I attended a feast at my friend's Raju's residence yesterday. About 500 people were invited for the feast. We were served to so many delicious dishes: rice, dal, paneer curry, kurma, mutton curry, fish curry, palav, kheer, jalebi. Jalebi was the dessert here. From my family, I, along with my parents, small brother, sister, attended the feast. We reached there by bus. I had worn a white t-shirt and black pant. I enjoyed the feast. We danced also. We played games also. So I included all the points. Okay, so you will write a paragraph like this. You can write your own paragraph using those points. Now this is homework for you. Spelling. There is a coconut, so you will write C-O-C-O, coconut, C-O-C-O-N-U-T, you can write. Then green chilies, they there. Then garlic, then curry leaves, then vegetable scraps, then grind, then your curd. So you will write the spelling. This is the homework for you. Now recycling waste, make some vegetable marks using waste product. This is a group activity. We will make some vegetable marks using waste product and decompose vegetable waste to make manure. Manure I used in a field, okay, to grow the grains like rice, okay. So first we have to make manure using the vegetables waste, then we can use the manure in our field. So decompose vegetable waste to make manure. How you will decompose? First you have to dig a hole, okay, then you have to decompose vegetable waste there to make manure. After some month, it will after some days or month, it will change into manure. And make some vegetable marks using waste product. Using waste product, make some vegetable marks like you can see in the picture. So this was today's lesson, the wonderful waste. I think all of you have understood. All of you understood this topic, and you will be able to answer and narrate the story and answer the question answers from the story. And you have also learned some grammatical items. So thank you all. Thank you for watching the video. For more videos, subscribe to my channel DJ to Learn with Mukesh and stay tuned for the upcoming new video. Very soon we are I am we are going to continue our grammar playlist. So if you have not watched any video, you have not watched any video from the grammar playlist, go there and watch other grammar videos. And in the description, I will give the subject note and question answer of the chapter in this video, in the description of the video. So you go there and find the notes. I will update very soon. Okay, thank you again. Thank you. Keep learning, keep growing.